Are you ready for adrenaline-fueled action as we take you behind the scenes of one of the most remarkable events in racing history? Who was this driver who had everyone in admiration? How did he manage to surpass his rivals? Join us as we explore the exciting narrative of driver's unbelievable response to Shane van Gisbergen's incredible win on NASCAR Zone. Watch till the end to see the surprising emotions of elite racers as they see a true racing legend's incredible victory. But before we dive into that, do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Heading into the Grant Park 220 at the Chicago Street Course on Sunday, numerous fans were eagerly anticipating the race, and their excitement was justified. Shane van Gisbergen's remarkable track record in Australian supercars, boasting 79 victories and pre-championships, was unquestionable. However, many doubted his ability to replicate such success immediately upon arriving in the United States. Justin Marks, co-owner of Trackhouse Racing, proved his astuteness by offering the 34-year-old New Zealander the opportunity to drive his team's Project 91 entry in Chicago. Van Gisbergen made a strong statement on Saturday, leading practice by a remarkable 0.3 of a second and securing a third-place qualification, alerting his competitors to his presence. Despite a rain delay, Van Gisbergen showcased his exceptional skills on street circuits, surpassing 36 opponents and emerging victorious with the inaugural Chicago Street Race Trophy. This monumental triumph by Van Gisbergen had not been achieved in 60 years, since Johnny Rutherford's win at the Daytona International Speedway in 1963, making it an extraordinary feat for a driver in their first career start. While the modest racer remained humble throughout the process, his fellow competitors did not hesitate to express their admiration for his exceptional performance. Justin Haley, who drove for Colleague Racing, had a front-row seat to witness Shane van Gisbergen's remarkable victory on the 12-turn street circuit. Haley strategically took the lead by making a pit strategy call and impressively led for 23 laps until Van Gisbergen overtook him, with only 5 laps remaining. Acknowledging Van Gisbergen's superiority, Elliott admitted,
Yeah, we started last today, and I felt like we had good pace. We just, Shane was better. I mean, he had 16 or something lap better tires. Just a world-class racer. He was very calculated, very precise, and very smooth. He wasn't overdriving it. He was very calculated. And for someone to come in and race like that was just incredible. So very clean as well. I mean, our race for the lead was clean, and he gave a lot of room and very respectful. So
Chase Elliott experienced a day of mixed fortunes, but ultimately secured a commendable third-place finish in the number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. Elliott recognized the exceptional performance of Van Gisbergen, acknowledging that he seemed to be operating in a league of his own throughout the shortened 75-lap race. Elliott commended, emphasizing the extent of Van Gisbergen's prowess.
It was difficult to find areas to pass. Some of the areas that you could have made a move, they were still a little wet, so it was kind of risk versus reward. But as always, the people who do a better job than others tend to find their way to the front. You saw that today with Shane. He was in a league of his own, and in my opinion, put on a really big-time clinic. And I don't want to speak for everybody else, but he made me look bad, and I kind of think the rest of us too. But looking forward to going to work and trying to be better.
When it comes to a diverse background in motorsports, Kyle Larson is arguably unmatched among the drivers on Sunday. With victories in sprint cars, late models, midgets, and Silver Crown cars, the 2021 Cup Series champion has excelled in various disciplines. As Larson reflected on the final laps, particularly when Van Gisbergen overtook his number 5 Chevrolet and eventually claimed the lead, he couldn't help but be astonished.
It was so fun to watch from my view. It was when he got to my back bumper, I felt like I pieced together a really good section, and I thought for sure I'd look in the mirror and I was going to be like 2 car lengths or something in front of it, and he was glued to my back bumper. I was like, holy shit, this guy is flying. So he was able to get by me, and then I got to watch the show. I kind of followed him through, and the moves he was making, really everywhere. He could pass anywhere, but the moves that he could make into 2, was really neat to see. And then the pass that he had for the lead, I thought their battle for the lead was great. He made his move into 2. Justin was able to get a good exit and squeeze inside him. I was like, man, he's going to be able to fight him off here for a little bit longer. And he just made a super aggressive lane change back to his right side. It was sick. It was awesome. So he put on a show, and it was cool to see. And I think when a guy like that can come in and kick your ass at your own game, it shows that we all have room to improve. And I'm curious what he thinks about us. He obviously passed a lot of us, so I'm curious if he thinks we all suck or if we could actually compete. If we weren't really that bad. But we come from a different background than him. But it was great to see, and I hope the fans enjoyed it. Congrats to him and the team and Justin Marks. That was really, really cool to see.
What are your thoughts on Larson and other drivers' comments? Let us know in the comments section below. And be sure to hit the bell button and subscribe to our channel to get the latest updates. Shane van Gisbergen too expressed his interest in pursuing a full-time switch to NASCAR. Currently holding a contract with AAA to race in supercars until the end of the next season, Van Gisbergen sees 2025 as a potential opportunity to embark on a new chapter in his racing career. His remarkable victory in his NASCAR debut race in Chicago has further fueled his desire to explore the possibilities in the American Motorsport Series. On the other hand, renowned racing legend Mario Andretti joined the chorus of praise for Shane van Gisbergen's remarkable NASCAR debut win, hailing his performance and expressing that he deserves every accolade coming his way. Andretti, one of the few individuals to have triumphed in multiple racing disciplines, including Formula One, IndyCar, World Sports Car Championship, and NASCAR, acknowledged the significance of Van Gisbergen's achievement. With his words of admiration, Andretti reinforced the widespread acknowledgement of Van Gisbergen's exceptional talent and the impact he made by securing victory in his first ever NASCAR race, solidifying his place as a rising star in the world of motorsports. The next driver who came forward to discuss Shane is James Hinchcliffe. He is a former IndyCar driver turned pundit, joined the chorus of voices expressing their awe and admiration for Shane van Gisbergen's victory in his NASCAR debut. Hinchcliffe, known for his expertise in motorsports, highlighted the significance of Van Gisbergen's achievement, emphasizing its exceptional nature. He acknowledged the highly competitive field of NASCAR, filled with immensely talented drivers, and marveled at Van Gisbergen's ability to not only compete, but also win against such a formidable group in his first race. Hinchcliffe described the accomplishment as unreal and anticipated a celebratory atmosphere, stating that it was bound to be a memorable night. Scott McLaughlin, a fellow New Zealander and former supercars winner himself, couldn't contain his pride and support for Shane van Gisbergen's remarkable achievement. As a racing enthusiast, McLaughlin engaged in discussions about American racing with his close friend leading up to the NASCAR debut. Throughout the race, McLaughlin took to social media, expressing his excitement and enthusiasm for Van Gisbergen's performance. When Van Gisbergen ultimately claimed victory and celebrated with a burnout, McLaughlin's joy was palpable, and he expressed his happiness for his compatriot. Their shared nationality and racing background created a deep connection, making McLaughlin a passionate fan who celebrated Van Gisbergen's historic win as if it were his own. Shane van Gisbergen's remarkable transition to NASCAR left his rivals in awe as they praised his exceptional speed and precise car control, particularly when maneuvering through narrow corners and alongside unforgiving walls. His ability to navigate these challenging elements with such skill and confidence caught the attention of the racing community. Moreover, his impressive debut win has paved the way for exciting opportunities in his future career. Van Gisbergen now finds himself in a position to secure potential sponsorships for additional races in 2024, further establishing his presence in the NASCAR circuit. Furthermore, his triumph has opened up a clear pathway towards a full-time NASCAR drive in 2025, offering him the chance to pursue his passion for racing on a larger scale. Moving forward, Van Gisbergen is set to return to the Supercars Championship for the Townsville 500, featuring a pair of races. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more of our videos on NASCAR updates. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.